Hello guys, Drett the Gamer here. So the DLC for City Skyline called After Dark just came out, and it brings a few new buildings, a international airport, a taxi service, and some new roads, which we can just look at here. It basically has bus lanes and taxi lanes, which allows buses and taxis to go, well, past other cars. As we know, or at least those who play City Skyline know, is that the cars in this game can be quite stupid at times. So that's a really nice feature to have. So we'll just start out with a highway. I like these, above ground, but actually I think we want to have it a bit higher so that it isn't, so low and obscures everything. There we go, much better. So then 30 units. And if we now... Oh well, we can't start from this side. But yeah, the biggest feature that After Dark brings is, of course, that we can now see the city at night, which is an amazing feature, and I've always wanted to see my cities at night, which I haven't been available to do now. So you can see down here we have the little time thingy. I don't know what to call it. But it's basically a clock which shows where the sun is currently. So if we try and do this somewhat nice. I said nice. I think we can just do it this way, come on. Straight across. No? Oh, wait, probably need to turn this around. Of course I have a couple of mods installed. Upgrading roads, turning off traffic lights, traffic information, which is so useful, it's unbelievable. But let's get actually, let's do this down so that we have it. There we go. And then this way. Now we have something to turn off too. And if we now go down... Nope. That was too steep. There we go. Wow. Alright, sure. Why not? Why the hell not? Seriously, game. Ugh. Though, I don't know if they have actually fixed one of the biggest problems with this game, which is the traffic itself. For those who have played this game before, the cars can be so stupid at times, like holy crap. They can be stupid, like they turn in and they just cause the most massive roadblocks for no reason. Like they can cause, like, want to turn into the left-hand lane all the way down here when they can just keep driving and then turn over, and it causes just problems everywhere. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and build in this kind of fashion, which is more of a, let's say, normal way of building. Like you have dead ends and you have like the bigger rows. Actually, I kind of would like to make this a bigger square with the stuff in it. There we go. But now we just have to make sure everything lines up. I think that's good. Yeah. And then we just fill it with smaller roads. Of course we need to have connections connect them up. Have a bit of a roundabout there, and then we can have a dead end there. Beautiful. Of course we need to worry about all this stuff. So if we check the water, so the water comes down here and goes out there. So what you want to do is you do not want to have your water pump next to your water drainage pipe, because that will cause problems and mass extinction, which is kind of unfortunate. So let's see. Doesn't look like we can place it here. I would like it far away from the city. Like this is gonna be the main, which is kind of a problem. So I think we're actually gonna already buy a plot of land. Usually do not do this early, but then again I have everything unlocked, so it's not so bad. Let's check if we actually gonna have the... Oh, we are. We are gonna have the industry on this side of the highway. Just want to make sure we don't start going, or that we don't use up all our money before we even have time to start earning. I think we can actually just throw a wind turbine up here. Like, I know that this is actually quite a bad way to do it, because when you look at this, stuff can stop working even though it says you have power, and it can say you have power even though stuff isn't working. But it will be a temporary solution for now. It won't be that bad. So then what we want to do is probably get one of these. Let me see. So this is the highway turnoff. This is what we want. So let's demolish all this. Unfortunately we don't get any money for this, but then again we didn't build it, so that would be a bit broken. Let's recycle all the highways. So let's just clean this up. Give some space for our big, even more. Oh, now I need to remember how the hell you turn this thing. Wow, I've completely forgotten the button. Alright, we're gonna be back, 1 sec. Alright, we're back. So I found it out. It's just hold right click and all your problems will be solved. So let's get that a bit more lined up, and hopefully everything is correct, and it looks like it is. Wonderful. Let's just remove that so we can get a bit of a nicer connection. Let's do a bit of a freeform one. Really don't like when the roads become like that, have a steep curve on them. Once again. Oh, whatever that. Whatever. There's a point where you just have to give up. There we go. So now we have a nice connection to the other side. And yeah, so we will have our industry down here. So if we check once again the resources, we have oil, we have farmland, don't see much trees. I guess it's just generally where trees are, yeah, a bit in here, but I'm not too interested in that. So we don't really have to build it up since this is gonna be the industry. So let's just freeform it. The right one is the... Okay, straight in there. And I think we want a roundabout. right there. Okay. And then we just upgrade this to a highway. We delete these. And we now have a beautiful circle. And then just connect it up without it deforming, which this game loves so much. No. Let's not be like that, please. There we go. And there. Perfect. So now we have a nice, not as nice of a road into the industrial, but still nice enough. And let's get some basic roads out. Oh, not on the straight one. There we go. Did not like that. It isn't liking that. Yeah, roundabout seems to like to get, you know, a bit evil at times, I guess. Alright, now we need to get power. So the most optimal is of course a solar plant or a nuclear generator or power plant. So this one generates 640 megawatts. This one generates one. Of course it turns off at night, which is a big problem. And it has so much less maintenance and cost, and I just cannot justify the nuclear plant. Even if I tried, I couldn't. So there we go. Then we're gonna pull some power lines. Nope, there we go. So now we have power lines. If we now just pull you down, I'm just hoping to God that we can start earning money before we go into a minus. There we go. So I want to do a bit of the same thing as I did on... actually, let's just connect you up. Probably cause problems, but I really don't care. And then a nice pattern of roads inside. And over there, and connect up there. We can just connect you, and then, yeah, we can have you over there. There we go. And then some over here. Beautiful. Of course we don't want to make it too unoptimal. Still want to earn money on this, but doesn't mean it can't look pretty. Alright. So, first we need a incinerator. That's a problem. Why are you being like that? Oh, God. I was wondering what was wrong with this road. That way. And there we go. All fixed up. So we need a incinerator. So if we connect you up over there, that would be good. We can care about these things a bit later. So let's just mark down some there, and let's place down some high density residential. I actually want to go like this now as we plunk down some commercial. There we go. Do we have water? We do. Yes. Oops. You. What do you mean already occupied? Annoying. So we have water, we have garbage, we have mostly everything, and we can now start. And there all our money starts to disappear. Guess this isn't up yet, since we still have money. Yeah, everything's starting to kick on. Let's just make sure that this extends out there. We can put down some commercial over here, just to connect up with the power line. Hopefully it will build soon, so these houses don't complain. Yeah, everything's looking good. No industry yet, but we're only getting people right now. Still have more zones, so that's good. And power. Of course you're complaining about power. Oh, that better hook up. Come on now. Okay. Like that would have been so annoying. Ugh. Yay. So we're getting people now. People. Yeah, we're just waiting for the cars to start rolling in. And here we have some. But they aren't turning off. Of course not. Annoying bastards. I wonder, yeah, if they're coming this way, they would probably want to go like that. Well, we have houses, so it's just a matter of time before people should start rolling in. But who's the first one? Okay, I need to fix that. No. No. No, 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 no. There we go. Like they were making the weirdest fucking turn there, like, damn. Okay. Still no people. Like, come on, man. You're building buildings. Oh, crap. Wasn't meant to hit that. So, we're getting people. And we're getting commercial, finally. Does this mean I can... Yep. Good. Now go bye-bye. Perfect. So we're having some nicer power lines now. And everything's working well. Should probably start marking down districts actually. So that we can commercial... Alright, they have new specialization, which is cool. So let's go in here. So this area is oil. No, alright. This general area is oil. Can we get bigger? Yes, we can. This general area is oil. Walnut District. Then we can just mark this, the first part of our city, which is called Madison Park. And the sun is starting to set, which is very nice. But I still don't see a car. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, the first one. Let's follow it. Wow, you haven't. That was the nicest of cars. The wheel's a bit wonky too. Yeah, it's even going down into the ground. Yeah, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, there's not really anyone else there. And now all the people are starting to flood into Madison Square. So, we are also starting to get... Oh, right. We don't have any power. Let's just build quickly power line from the solar plant. I don't know how that will work with nighttime now, which is the interesting thing. So we might have to just slap on some oil plants to be able to provide power during the night. But that's a problem for a few minutes. But yeah, we don't seem to have much problems currently. Let's just build out, and then as these areas are gonna be deleted anyway, I'm building low density residential so we don't kill too many people. Yeah, so I guess we're currently in a bit of a transition period where there isn't really a need for anything. So let's start looking at port. So they added a cargo hub, which will be so useful. It's basically a train station and a what is it? A harbor in one, which is really useful. And of course we have taxis, which we don't really have to worry about right now. And look at that! Look at that! We finally have lights. So I almost want to, upgrade these to so that they have bus lanes. But since we don't really have bus lanes yet, it isn't that important. Speaking, there's a lot of, stoplights. Yeah, stoplights there. And looks like we have a bit of a dead area here, so let's see if we can't just fix that real quick. Oh, stop complaining. You're getting new neighbors. Come on now. You're a bit nice. And our city is coming along, finally. Finally, yes. Do we still need? No? Good. And you are outputting 0, which was my worry. I guess we just have to throw on a oil. So the question is, can you only run in the night? Oh, they're having problems with the police. I really don't want to go, big buildings in the beginning. Just up the cost of everything. Of course we need a hospital to make sure to keep everyone healthy. So we can place that there. And with it we can place a crematorium, so that we don't have a pile-up with dead people. Police station. Let's just put everything down, why not? Schools I'm gonna have to worry about later. So there we go. We have everything we need. We have hospitals, police stations, firehouse. I'm just gonna quickly plonk down a firehouse down here, since probably somewhat of a risk of ooh, that's cool, but a risk of fires. They're working with oil after all. But that's really cool. Like, this game is beautiful now with all the lights at night. And it would be really cool to see how our city is when it's a proper metropolis. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Proper big city. And even the bridges are like lit up. Oh, so beautiful. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna stop there right now. So it's a quick first episode. We have gotten the beginning of the town. Let's pause so we don't lose even more money. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching, subscribe and comment, and I will get you the next video as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.